What childhood rule from your parents seemed ridiculous until you realized its genius as an adult? At 14, that felt like complete nonsense. I remember getting into shouting matches about it. I'd slam my bedroom door shut after a bad day or try to talk to friends without my little brother eavesdropping. But sure enough, within minutes, my mom would knock once, open the door, and calmly remind me, "We don't close doors in this house." I thought it was just a control thing, like they didn't respect boundaries. I remember telling my friends how annoying it was, and they'd agree. Most of them had free reign, locked doors, closed doors, no questions. Meanwhile, I was living in a house where even a closed bedroom door felt like a federal crime. Fast forward to college, I finally had my own space. First time living with roommates. And what did I do the second I moved in? Slammed my door shut. I wanted silence, space, autonomy. But here's where things got interesting. One of my roommates started doing sketchy stuff behind closed doors, taking things that weren't his, having random people over, hiding alcohol in places we agreed were common areas. The trust in the apartment broke down fast. We stopped talking. Everyone started locking their doors. The atmosphere turned icy. No one knew what was happening behind each other's doors. And that's when it clicked. Closed doors create distance. Not just physical, but emotional. The more I lived with people, the more I noticed that homes where people left their doors open, figuratively and literally, had more warmth, more honesty. Even if people needed space, they communicated. There was no secrecy, no hiding. Then I thought about my childhood. That rule wasn't about being controlling. It was about building a culture of transparency and trust. When the doors were open, my parents always knew if I was having a rough day. They could tell when something was off, or when I just needed to talk. We never went to bed angry. There was this invisible thread of connection always running through the house. Now, as an adult, especially when I visit my parents, I notice how open everything feels. Not just the layout of the house, but the emotional tone. People drop by unannounced. My mom welcomes neighbors. My dad still keeps his home office door open even while working. There's a kind of openness that feels rare these days. In contrast, I've lived in apartments where everyone was locked away behind doors, headphones in, no eye contact, just existing near each other instead of with each other. I'm not saying everyone should live with open doors 24/7, but I now understand what my parents were trying to teach. It was never about surveillance. It was about connection. So now, when my younger cousins complain about the same rule at their house, I just smile and say, "You'll get it one day." Because yeah, it seemed ridiculous as a kid, but as an adult, it was genius.